I'm going to talk to you about being a producer and why you can't build for vampires. Now, obviously, there's no such thing as real vampires. Well, there may be. I've never seen one. But what I'm talking about is the mentality, which is a vampire like mentality. And if you are a builder, if you are a producer, you need to be aware of the environment and the psychology or the average intelligence of the environment that you're wanting to build in. Now, this is very important. Very important. So, if you are considering building something in a certain environment, in a certain setting, you really need to do your due diligence in scouting the average intelligence of the environment. And I say that because when you build something, you not only want to maintain what you've built, but you want the people to have the intelligence, or at least the the, the minimal intelligence, to know what it took and what it took for you to build what you built, and also the minimal intelligence to know the impact of what you built on the environment. You see? So, this is why you, as a producer, have to be really careful in what setting you're building in. The average intelligence of the environment matters. And it matters because you need the people who you're building for and the people who are around what you're building to at least understand that you're building for the betterment of the environment for everyone. Now, I say that because that is based on intelligence. Now, I put this picture up here of this vampire because would you build something of value around this vampire? Now, I think it's a valid question because the mental state of this vampire is primitive. He doesn't care about the value of building, what it took for you to build something, and maintaining what you built. It's the furthest thing on his mind. He's just there, I'll say he or she, is just there to drain resources, getting all he can get, and moving on to the next source. You see, his brain is primitive. He's just on a survival level, instinctive level. You see. So when he sees something that he needs, he reacts. He can't control it. It's almost a reaction. You see? So when you get out here as a builder, as a producer, you have to do your due diligence and evaluate the average intelligence of the environment, of the people in the environment of which you want to build. It matters. It does. It matters. All right? You see, the people with intelligence, or with the threshold level of intelligence, know the value of a producer when they have it. They know that keeping that producer happy, keeping that producer healthy, keeping it maintained is important, because his effect on the environment as a whole. See? So I'm going to give you just a simple analogy of this. But in a lot of your black communities, when you go there, you find that the intelligence level of the people is just on a survival level, you know. And it's because there is a lack of intelligence there. It is. Just your average people, when they go to the store, let's say you're Dollar General. They go to your Dollar Generals, take their money in there, buy what they need at the time, without any thought to the impact of the dollar they just spent. You know, they had the money, they needed something, they went in and bought it, and they went back home. No thought at all about the impact of spending their dollar in their community and how that will help the economy. Also, the effect on the actual business there, so it can continue to produce and bring products for them. None. That didn't even cross their mind. And it's because there is a lack of intelligence. Now, you can say that it's due to poverty. And I'm not saying that doesn't have some effect on it. Yes, it does. It does. They haven't been around that. They haven't seen an environment where people discuss the impact of your dollar. Which still goes to my point of they haven't been around intelligence. See? So be careful, my producers out here. Be careful, because the vampire right here, you can build all kinds of stuff for him, but he's not going to be able to think past his survival and reacting on what he sees he needs at the time. See, he doesn't care if the resources are maintained. He's just reacting on what he needs at the time. He's primitive brain. See? So, again, be aware of your environment and be aware of the risk you're willing to take on investing in that environment. Be aware of that. And stay up, bros. Peace.